Good morning, I'm Angelo Castro III.
I'm Angela and We Are the Castro.
So, happy Independence Day sa ating
Happy
lahat, sa mga
Independence
magigiting
Day.
na
126.
Pinoy. Yan.
Oo.
Kaya maganda ang backdrop natin
Oo
ng
nga
Philippine flag.
Nakapula din ako ngayon.
Philippine, naka-dark blue ako. Oy,
Oo, diba?
sorry,
Araw
tama
ng
ka.
kasarinlan.
Yes, and we're also
Tunay ba
joined
tayong malaya?
to help us celebrate Independence Day by Second Mile Coffee.
Of
So, ating
course.
mga
Ang
coffee,
kanilang,
cream puff,
cream puff.
and maraming salamat sa ating mabutihing brunch team.
Oo, thank you sa papansit ninyo.
Pansit na may lechon. Oh,
You know, I love pansit.
Matinding Independence Day meal yan.
Oo.
Oh,
Marami
madami-
ngayong nasa bahay lang dahil holiday.
Yeah.
Diba? So, manood po kayo sa amin at para malaman nyo pa rin po yung
Oo.
mga importanteng balita for today.
Kasi may Kiboy update.
Yes.
Tingnan natin kung ano yung update dyan. And we're serving you news in a countdown.
All that before your second cup of coffee. This is Brunch.
Kicking off our countdown with Elon Musk's warning against Apple. The billionaire threatens to ban iOS devices at his companies and Apple's partnership with OpenAI. Musk said integrating OpenAI at the operating system level constitutes an unacceptable security violation. This comes after Apple announced a slew of AI features across its apps and operating platforms. OpenAI and the iPhone maker have yet to comment on Musk's recent pronouncements. A lot of, kahit yung mga IT experts, medyo apprehensive by integrate. Okay lang is to put it as an additional app.
Kunyari app.
An additional app, but to integrate an OpenAI AI platform on your phone. You're opening your phone kasi to the web Oo.
Security
And if
issues.
kasi ang AI, it not only gives you information or helps you, but it also takes information. So isipin mo, if all the Apple users have yung OpenAI platform, lahat ng info of all the phones, kunyari ako Apple user, gusto ko nang gumawa ng something, babasahin niya lahat ng users ng Apple kung ano yung meron sa phone nila to integrate a design, a paragraph, a song, a picture. Diba? Pero getting info from every other user na gumagamit ng AI.
Ano kayang restriction ang pwede nilang mailagay dyan? Kung
Hindi lang naman in all fairness naman, hindi lang si Elon Musk ang medyo apprehensive.
Yes.
Madaming taong apprehensive
di ba tayo when we read about it
Yes.
yesterday, parang hindi okay to
Oo, hindi talaga. So that's why I hope na Apple reviews its protocol na pwedeng as an additional app na kung gusto mo, pero not naka-integrate sa iOS system mismo. Oo.
Okay, let's move forward. Ranking at our 9th spot is Batangas Vice Governor Mark Leviste. The politician said his province is excited to have actress Chris Aquino as the First Lady if he becomes the next Batangas governor. In a statement, Leviste said that Aquino is her inspiration for his work. He added that his children and family love Chris and her sons, and they're looking forward to become a family. Leviste has yet to announce his plans for the midterm elections. But he earlier shared a photo with Batangas Governor Dodo Mandanas with a caption sealed with a handshake.
Ganda ng
Number 9.
Ang ganda ng tandem ni Gov Mandanas saka ni Vice Gov Leviste, may mga love team. Oo, si Vice Gov Leviste, Chris Aquino, si Governor Mandanas.
Yung bagong kasal sila,
Yes,
diba?
he just
Yung
got
lawyer
married.
din.
Oo, full of love ang Batangas.
Okay. Number 9. Ewan ko. Gusto mo ba to? Kasama sa countdown?
Something light naman. Something light,
Sabagay,
diba? Something
Sa bagay, no?
pangbanlaw sa lahat ng mga Pogo, Alice Go, di ba?
Oo, Kiboy.
All the bad news. Siyempre, kailangan ng konting panghimagas.
Panghimagas ba to?
Himagas, banlaw.
I'm just joking. Ano ka
Diba?
ba?
Kasi
Tanggal umay.
Kung araw-araw kakain ka ng lechon tapos hindi ka iinom ng tubig o kakain ng mangga,
Tanggal umay. Hindi, saka kasi di ba parang medyo naguluhan ako dito sa relationship nila.
No, kasi
ni Leviste at saka ni Chris
on and
Aquino.
off sila because Chris Aquino is, as we all know, she's sick.
Yes.
So, syempre, when you're sick, yung state of mind mo medyong erratic because, di ba, madami kang nararamdaman.
Ang hirap ng
madami kang worries.
Ang hirap ng LDR. Alam mo ba LDR?
Long distance relationship.
Ang galing naman.
Pero si Vice Gov Leviste, of course, medyo nagpursige siya.
Yes.
To understand.
Nakita natin yung
Yes,
ano
to
niya,
understand.
yung pagsisikap niya to pursue.
Not pursue, but to understand.
Understand,
To understand,
yeah.
Chris, because syempre may moods ka eh. Alam mo naman si Chris.
Tsaka clue siya sa dalawang anak.
Oo, yan ang maganda. Yan ang important.
Okay. Sige.
Okay.
Let's move forward.
On our top 8, President Marcos leads the commemoration of the 126th anniversary of Philippine independence. Marcos attended the flag raising and wreath-laying ceremony at the Rizal Park Monument this morning. In a statement, Marcos lauded the ordinary Filipinos for having the true spirit of freedom amid the daily struggles. He also praised the strong sense of nationalism among Filipinos and their unity in protecting the freedom passed on to us by our forebears. Marcos urged Filipinos to be dedicated with him in achieving what he calls the bagong Pilipinas. Ako, pinasok na naman ang slogan, ang branding.
Naku, ilang araw din pinag-uusapan yan dahil maraming ang tumutol. And then there are certain lawmakers na actually nagsasabi na, teka muna, baka kailangan natin ng batas in implementing that. Diba? Pero yun nga, ano pa rin naman tayo? 126th Independence
Let's
Day.
not forget that.
Yeah, of course.
Paano yung
Because
pinaglaban natin?
June 12, 1898.
Baka magalit
yun
na naman si General Luna eh.
Oo nga.
Magmura na naman yan.
Pero ang tanong nga dyan tunay ba tayong malaya? Tunay ba tayong independent?
I think
Pero
naman,
no man is
I think in a world,
kailangan natin ng tulong.
in an international perspective, I don't
Yeah.
think anyone is truly independent. Because
Yes.
why? True independence means you're independent from money, you're independent from work, diba? Means you're self-sufficient, you can survive without anyone's help. That is not true.
totoo yan.
No man is
an
an
island,
We
as
need
I've
help
said.
from a lot of people. So I don't think in that sense of a word na you can truly be independent.
Pero yun nga, pinag-uusapan din naman yung, are we really free?
Independent as a Filipino people.
Oo, yun. Tsaka yung free, di ba? Yung tungkol sa paglalayag natin sa West Philippine Sea, yan ang hot topic din ngayon eh.
Well,
Pwede mong itambal dito sa independence.
We are free naman. I mean, we get to go to where we want to go. It's just that may repercussions.
Yes.
Oo.
Okay, coming up, are the Chinese military uniforms found in a Pogo hub in Pampanga authentic?
And the camp of Apollo Kiboy insists that the recent attempt of authorities to arrest the pastor was illegal.
We are just getting started. More of our top 10 news when Brunch returns. Keep it here on One News. watching Brunch here on One News.
Happy Independence Day, and of course, ito mga ka-brunchies natin. No? Si Ralph Domingo, sabi niya, Happy Independence Day, brunchies.
Yo.
Si Garfield naman, good morning, happy Wednesday morning daw. Tapos si Alex Fuentes, of course, nagpadala kanyang mga sticker ng magaganda. Na nagsasabi, I'm watching and a nice, cute little butterfly. Hey, kay Vlad pala, Mother Earth, good morning. Kay Tito Tix, good morning sa ating mga loyal viewers natin on across all platforms. Today is Independence Day holiday ngayon, so malamang ang daming tao na sa house, walang masyadong traffic. Pero mamayang hapon, I'm sure, puno na naman ng mga mall.
Oo. Kaninang umaga lang medyo matraffic na. Pero syempre...
Hindi, may accident kasi kayo ng umaga.
Oo nga pala. Pero of course, thank you sa Second Mile Coffee. Sa padala nilang coffee and of course, ang ating favorite na cream
Our ever dependable coffee.
Every Wednesday, I look forward.
The Brunch Cup.
Oo. Pag sabi ko Tuesday, ay naku, Wednesday na, kakain ako ng cream puff. Oo. Papadala natin ibang kakilala natin. But for the meantime, ano ba, may sasabihin ka ba?
Game na kasi nakaabang din si Barbie, may ibibigay.
Sige, let's continue with our countdown. Placing at the 7th spot is the main question of government workers now, which is tataas ba ang sweldo? The Budget Department will conclude its study on the possible salary hike for government employees by the end of the month. The study examines various aspects of the current compensation system like salaries, benefits, and allowances to identify areas for improvement. Results of the study will serve as the basis for making necessary changes in the government's total compensation framework. Government employees enjoyed a pay increase last year as mandated by the Salary Standardization Law. Siyempre, yan ang gusto natin. Yan ang gusto ng mga government employees.
Actually, yung hindi mo entry level, yung entry point ng government sweldo, medyo higher than the private sector. For most jobs, pero ang nagiging problema daw sa government work is yung habang tumatagal, limited yung growth because yung mga positions sa top are occupied already by tenured people. Okay, sa yung private sector, di maliit nga ang starting pero yung limitless naman ang growth possibilities.
So by the end of the month, we will know kung ano yung magiging decision nila dyan. Diba? Okay?
I think it's high time to update rin. Kasi,
pero last year naman nagkaroon naman sila ng increase.
But of course, yung inflation rate natin ang bilis, di ba? Well, today, thank you. I think yung nagbaba ang presyo ng mga petroleum products yesterday. Medyo significant.
Magkano
60 centavos ata for some, 50.
May 1 peso sa kerosene.
Kaya pwede na mag-full tank ulit. Hey, let's go!
Where?
Hot at the 6th spot is the shooting incident in Vigo City. The police has arrested the suspect behind the killing of a state prosecutor. The police have identified the suspect as the half-brother of Davao Occidental Assistant Provincial Prosecutor Eleanor de la Peña. De la Peña was ambushed and shot inside her car in a residential area in Vigo City. Based on the initial investigation, a land dispute may have been the primary motive behind the killing of the state prosecutor. The Justice Department has condemned this incident.
Meron silang hindi pagkakaunawaan sa sa land properties nila. And may record na sila dati na nag-file si ma'am ng case against dun sa brother niya, sir.
Alright, let's move forward with our countdown for today.
President Marcos approves the proposal to expand the coverage of the 4Ps program. Para bigyan ng mukha ang Balita Mobile Journal, Julie Baiza.
Pregnant and lactating women will now be included at the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino Program or 4Ps of the Department of Social Welfare and Development. During the sectoral meeting in Malacanang yesterday, President Bongbong Marcos approved DSWD's proposal to ensure that the health and needs of the children would be addressed in the first 1,000 days. PBBM also tasked DSWD and NEDA to come up with the final numbers so that necessary adjustments could be done in distributing the cash grants. Meanwhile, the Department of Information and Communications Technology assures the public of safeguards for the digital version of the National Identification Card. The Philippine Statistics Authority in partnership with DICT launched the Digital National ID yesterday.
Ang DICT ho, nung nilunsad nila to, ang digital ID natin ay nagkaroon ng maraming encryption, maraming safeguards ho yan. So when you launch your national ID or the digital form of your national ID sa eGov app ho natin or titingnan nyo ho doon sa website nyo, ay makikita nyo ho, meron siyang hologram, marami siyang security features. And in the future ho, binabalak na rin namin to add an additional layer of security. Isama na ho sa blockchain technology itong digital form na ating national ID system.
According to PSA, over 80 million Filipinos have registered for the national ID with approximately 56 million digital forms generated. The public can access or verify the digital national ID at national-id.gov.ph or through the eGov app. Mobile journalist Julie Baiza, We Are One News.
Let's talk more about the expanded 4-piece program.
DSWD Assistant Secretary Irene Dumlao is now on the line, joining us on Brunch. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Good morning, Angelo, and good morning, Angela. And of course, magandang umaga po sa lahat ng sumusubaybay ng inyong programa.
Yes, thank you, ASEC. First of all, we'd like to ask, how will you implement po the inclusion of pregnant and lactating women in the 4-piece?
Well, currently, pinag-uusapan natin with the National Program Management Office how to operationalize itong new directive from the President of expanding the program to cover and incentivize the compliance to specific conditions of pregnant women and children 0 to 2 years old. So we will finalize all the details and of course we will let the public know once ito ay operational na.
Okay.
Second, of course, we are also talking with the DBM and the NEDA on the proposed amount for the cash grants that will be given to the pregnant women and to the children ages 0 to 2 years old. So these are the details that we are still finalizing.
Asep, syempre po ang katanungan dito, magkano yung matatanggap po kada buwan ng mga beneficiaries dito? At syempre, ito po ba ay bukod pa doon sa iba pang cash grant?
That's correct. Gaya nga ng nabanggit ko, ito ay pinag-uusapan pa natin with the NEDA and DBM because of course this would entail use of additional funding kaya pinag-aaralan kung magkano yung cash grants na ibibigay. But tama po yung nabanggit nyo, this will be in addition to what the beneficiaries are receiving kapag meron silang mga anak na enrolled in elementary, meron din pong anak na enrolled in junior high school and then senior high school. Kasi kapag enrolled ka sa daycare o elementary, tumatanggap ka ng 300 pesos. Kapag ikaw ay enrolled naman sa junior high school, that's 500. And then kapag nasa senior high school ka, 700 pesos. Provided, of course, that you've been complying to the program conditions.
Yeah, ASEC, you mentioned na siyempre we need additional funding for this kasi you're expanding the program. And we're already in June, so half of the budget year already. So if ever po, very significant ba ang kailangan nitong budget at baka saan po makukuha natin yung budget for this?
Well, for that, we will have to defer to our economic managers where they will get the additional funding. But on the part of the DSWD, once we are assured naman of the budgetary requirements, we will immediately implement the expansion of the program.
Okay.
Okay, sige po. Doon po sa mga kasama sa mga, usually po kasi 'di ba may mga conditions nga po para makuha nga itong mga grants na ito. Dito po sa kasama itong mga isasama nga po itong mga pregnant and lactating women, ano po yung mga additional na conditions na maibibigay niyo po sa kanila?
Well, considering na magkakaroon tayo ng focused intervention para sa mga buntis at mga children na aged 0 to 2 years old, titignan natin na magagabayan natin sila, matitiyak natin na yung mga pregnant women are availing pre- and postnatal care, and of course yung mga bata are attending or availing the needed health services. And of course, dapat matuto rin sila yung dun sa tamang pagkain, tamang nutrition, because sabi nga natin, yung first 1,000 days, very critical period ito. It is the commencement of a child's brain growth, and this is the establishment of fundamental pillars for lifelong well-being. So talagang nakatutok tayo dito because yung mga epekto, no, doon sa mga bata, sa kanilang kalusugan, kapag hindi natutukan in the first 1,000 days,
Yes.
will be irreversible. So talagang we're focused and really deeply committed to ensuring the mamomonitor po sila.
Opo. Alright,
Right,
so go with that kasi
Yeah, of course. Meron ka pa.
Hindi, wala na.
And of course, a lot of people are looking forward to this. And kung may updates po, ASEC, we'll get in touch with you para mapag-usapan pa to lalo. Right, thank
Well,
you.
certainly, yes, we will provide additional information once the program details have been finalized. So maraming salamat po muli and good morning.
Thank you, DSWD Assistant Secretary Irene Dumlao.
Oo. Kasi importante yun,
This is
eh,
good,
di ba?
this is good.
Di ba sa mga ginagawa kong story before, yung first 1,000 days
Very important.
ng baby, di ba, growing up, paglabas niya. Actually, sa sinapupunan ng nanay, very crucial siya doon sa development ng brain, di ba, etc.
A high percentage of yung health ng isang bata begins at that period.
brain development,
Oo, brain development.
metabolism, immune system.
At maaga pa lang, pag maganda daw brain development, di ba, easier na ang ano niya, when he grows older.
Tsaka that will prevent yung, syempre, yung malnutrition, stunting, etc. na nagiging problema. Pero yun nga, kailangan lang natin malaman yung pinaka-detalye ng program.
Sabi naman niya, they're still talking about it also with the economic managers. So hindi rin niya maibigay kung kailan mag-start.
Yep.
But they'll update us naman daw.
Alright, let's continue with our countdown. Fresh at the 5th spot is the issue on the new Senate building construction. Senator Nancy Binay expressed shock at Senate President Chis Escudero's decision to halt the new Senate building construction in Taguig. Now, in a statement, Binay wished Escudero talk to her first about the construction to prevent any delay. She said the Senate President should not have listened to what she calls mga marites at bubuyog na bumubulong-bulong. Binay also disputed reports about the building having no parking, and she said the new building was designed to have a 3-level basement parking. Escudero earlier ordered the review of the project expenses before continuing the construction of the new Senate building.
Well, I understand naman, Senator Binay.
Yes, kasi siya yung previews.
Oo. And of course, alam naman natin lahat sa isang construction project, pag nadidelay at tumatagal, of course, nag-i-incur ka ng expenses, di ba? Although, yung araw mo tumitigil, yung contract price kasi gumagalaw pa rin in terms of labor. May labor cost ka pa rin eh. May minimal labor cost yan kasi may kontrata ka. Oh.
So, siguro kasi nga, kasi sinabi ni former Senate President Tito Soto,
Yes.
na kinonsult sila ni Senate President Chis Escudero regarding this, sila ni Senator Lacson. Kasi nga si Senator Lacson dati ang naghahawak ng chair ng Committee ng Accounts sa Senate at that time. At tapos Senate President nga si Senator Tito Soto. At na-consult sila regarding this. So, might as well, maganda rin din nga siguro na-consult din si Senator Binay regarding this. Kasi siya yung mas, ang tawag doon, siya yung
knowledgeable.
previous. Oo, siya yung mas updated doon sa mga iba pang detalye dahil siya nga yung may hawak bago pa nailipat dito kay Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, yung Committee on Accounts. Yun, hindi nga siya natanong. Siguro kasi nandoon siya sa, ang tawag doon, sa Independent 7. Yung grupo, Magnificent 7, yung grupo nila.
And then, tsaka Senator Lacson has come out
Minsan.
naman, former Senator Lacson has come out and said, mukhang okay naman, mukhang in order naman, wala naman anomalya na nangyayari. It's just that yung lumobo lang, siguro Senator Chis wants to check it, pero you can check it naman habang tuloy-tuloy. Kasi alam naman natin, kilala natin na former Senator Ping Lacson is known na magaling magbusisi ng isang budget.
Kaya nga siya may hawak at that time.
Magaling siya makakita ng insertions at kung ano pang mali-mali dyan sa pondo. So, in order naman daw. So, yun nga, tama ka. And dapat yung pagkonsulta kay Nancy Binay, Senator Nancy Binay, should have been taken into account before even at least contemplating on shutting down yung construction temporarily.
Oo. Pero yun nga, according to Senator Lacson din naman, sinabi niya, na-check niya na yung pera excess, no, yung hinihingi na 10.3 billion na hinihingi ng DPWH to continue the construction, hindi pa naman pala na ibibigay under the leadership of Senator Nancy Binay at that time. Kasi nga alam ko may mga tanong pa din siya regarding that. So hindi pa naman na ibigay yung pera na yun doon sa
parang proposed lang additional budget.
Oo, kasi may mga may mga katanungan pa regarding that. So ang tanong dyan, hindi ba tayo mas mapapagastos dahil dito sa magiging further delay sa mangyayari? Hanggang kailan yung investigation or accounting na mangyayari na gagawin nila to be able to push through with this construction?
Depends sa contract. Usually kasi ang construction contracts, iba-iba yan. Meron yung contract price for the whole project. Meron naman time-bound. Pag hindi mo natapos within a specific period, may penalty ka. Knowing that this is a government project, malamang this is a time-bound project, di ba?
Dapat.
Dapat time-bound project.
Nakakita nga ako na sa isang news organization sa Rappler, if I may say it, na parang chinek nila yung plan, na plan na building ng Senate versus dun sa nangyayari ngayon. So, parang in fairness naman din, oo, kasi sinasabi nila baka daw nabudol or whatever, kasi ibang-iba yung itsura nung sa plan as compared dun sa ginagawa ngayon. But to be fair naman, syempre it's still ongoing yung construction. Hindi mo
Saka
pa yung makikita.
Wala pang finishing and wala pang landscaping.
Yes.
Kasi yung plan na nakikita nyo, may landscape na yan, may finished product na yan. Meron na yung pintura daw. Tsaka ito, wala pa yung mga tinting, wala pa yung landscape, di ba?
Ang maganda dito, yung green compliant. Green building compliant.
Parang yung sa Makati building.
Oo.
Green, compliant.
Hindi siya, okay siya sa
yung
environment.
Yung carbon footprint niya is mababa.
Footprint, etc. Hinahanap ko yung picture Hindi ko kasi masyado pa nabasa.
I saw that, yung expectation versus reality picture. Hindi naman, hindi pa kasi tapos, so you cannot compare that. Parang you're comparing apples to oranges at this point. Kasi yung landscaping forms the aesthetic, which is yung perspective na nakikita nyo, na yun, fully finished already project.
Ngayon,
so we have to wait.
Let's judge kapag
muna.
natapos talaga yan.
Oo.
Pero anyway, sabi nga nila sinasabi din ng mga senator na mas maigi daw talaga na magkaroon ng sarili sila ng opisina, aside, bukod dun sa rason na tayo na lang sa bansa natin, hindi katulad sa ibang bansa, magaganda yung opisina ng senador doon. Mas kikita daw tayo kasi pwede nila parentahan yung ibang mga floors doon, diba? Kasi daw ang kinikita nila, ang nagagastos natin currently sa Senate ng kanilang pagrenta ng building yearly is 127 million sa GSIS building. So sabi nila, inano nila yun na mas makakatipid sila pag nakalipat daw. So we'll see, tingnan natin yung magiging development. But for the meantime, ano ba ang ating kasunod na topic for today? Coming in at top 3, authorities are now verifying the authenticity of Chinese military uniforms found in Pogo Hub in Pampanga. Here's the report.
Authorities discovered alleged Chinese military uniforms inside a Pogo Hub in Porac, Pampanga. The Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission is now verifying this.
Papacheck pa po natin yan whether yan po ay authentic. Kasi baka naman ginagamit lang nila na panakot o kaya ginagamit lang po nila na kung nagko-cosplay po sila, baka nagko-cosplay sila. Tapos baka naman po ginagamit din nila yan o nabili lang nila sa isang military surplus shop.
They will also coordinate with Chinese authorities once the case build-up is complete.
It would be highly premature at this point kung hindi pa tapos yung ating pag-search, tayo ay makikipag-communicate na kahit sa inyo, kahit kanino. At this point kasi magiging bahagi po yan ng evidence. So, isasama po natin yan sa inventaryo natin.
The PAOCC adds that the Pogo hubs in Pampanga and Tarlac may be connected.
Meron kami nakita mga dokumento na ang pangalan ay Kaikol, Sunyua, Hongsheng at saka Lucky South 99. May problema dito, illegal ito. So, kaya all evidence led us to Kiboy Court, Santa Cruz, Porac, Pampanga. So may connection po talaga yung dalawang Pogo na yun, yung dalawang scam hub na yun.
The Pogo hubs in the country may also be responsible for text scams targeting Filipinos.
Ba po dito sa Makati, yung isang pinasok po namin diyan. Ang scamming activity po diyan ay loan scam. So yung mga natatanggap nyo na mga messages na sinasabing do you need loan? Do you need loan with the lowest interest? Doon po nanggagaling yan.
Amid these issues, some lawmakers continue to call for a ban on Pogos. In an interview with A Big Story, ACT Teachers Representative Franz Castro says there is growing support in the lower house to ban Pogos, although it remains to be seen whether President Marcos will back them up in this push.
Napakalaki talaga ng usapin na to when it comes to Pogo.
Ako, you have to check that kasi yung uniform, if you remember way back, yung may na-arrest na Chinese national, I think sa BGC ata ito. Tapos parang renade yung area niya kung saan siya nanggaling. May yung helmet, yung Chinese military helmet, AK-47, mga ibang high-grade military weapons na hanap. Which usually nahanap mo lang daw mga ito sa Chinese military. And now, may makikita ka naman sa Pogo Hub, Chinese uniform. So laganap ang mga military equipment sa mga Pogo Hubs. Ngayon, dalawa lang yan. Sabi nga nila, it's either ginagamit lang itong to scare people into falling in line, or sabi nila, possible na na-infiltrate tayo ng mga Chinese spies. So we have to take a careful look. We're not promoting any xenophobia or anything, but we have to take a closer look at all of this kasi there is an ongoing, very tense dispute with China regarding West Philippine Sea.
Doon din ako check muna yung authenticity ng mga uniforms kasi pwede kang makabili ng mga ganyan, di ba? Sa dami ng Tapos lalo pa, ang operations nila dito, scamming
Oo.
So,
yun lang kasi, kung iugnay mo sa recent mga raid natin na nakita yung helmet, tsaka AK-47. Ang AK-47, hindi basta-basta nabibilihan kung saan-saan. And this is a Russian-made rifle na ginagamit din minsan ng Chinese PLA. Yung People's Liberation Army.
Now, moving forward dun sa usapin na kung ibaban ba ito, kasi nga, sinabi din ng nila Senator Sherwin Gatchalian and Lisa Ontiveros last week, if I'm not mistaken, na ideklara na nga itong a threat, di ba, to our national securities, that there are a lot of Pogos, illegal Pogos ngayon, na talaga nag-ooperate na hopefully nga ma-read na lahat ng PAOK, pero dahil nga limitado din ng kakayahan ng PAOK, konti lang yung tauhan nila, hindi ka agad nakakapunta at nare-raid lahat-lahat nitong mga illegal Pogos na ito. So, merong bill last year, if I'm not mistaken, final ni Congressman Abante regarding banning Pogos. And then, yesterday naman din nag-file ulit. Nag-file naman si ACT Teachers Party List Representative Franz Castro ng banning din ng Pogo. So, hopefully we can talk to them. Ano ba yung difference nung ng bill na to sa isa't isa? Bakit kailangan mag-file pa ulit? Dinidinig sa Congress yung isa. We'll see, di ba? Kasi actually, majority, I was checking all the articles regarding this, majority of the Filipinos, parang 85%, if I'm not mistaken, talagang pabor, no, sa pagban ng mga Pogos dito. Although may mga ilang ang tawag dito, lawmakers, no, nagsasabi na teka, tignan muna natin kasi hindi naman lahat illegal, meron din mga legal at may nako-contribute ito sa ekonomiya natin. Pero 'di ba, you have to weigh din kasi, 'di ba? Ano bang mas marami? Yung binibigay sa atin yung economic contribution ng Pogo o yung social impact nito, yung mga crimes na nagagawa under this
Actually,
Pogo.
what they have to do is also talk to socio-economic analysts. Because
Yes.
ang maganda sa mga socio-economic analysts, they don't only compute the income, but they also compute yung damage incurred.
Yung risk,
For
yung
example,
fear.
ano ba ang kumikita ka 5 billion? But let's say, sabihin mo 40% sa mga Pogo ngayon ay mga illegal operations. So you're putting now a strain on our law enforcement agencies. Kasi di ba sabi nila, over hundreds of Pogos, di ba? Madaming illegal.
400.
So, okay, you have now active yung PAOK and other law enforcement agencies, you're putting a strain on that. And hindi po libre ang trabaho na ginagawa mga law enforcers natin. Meron sweldo na na-incur yan, may gamit na kailangan yan, may transportation cost yan, may intelligence cost yan. Number 2, social cost. Ano po ang social cost? Siyempre, yung nangyayaring impact sa vicinity ng Pogo, nagkakaroon ng crime kasi may prostitution diyan. Meron gambling diyan, 'di ba? Nangyayari increase in criminality. So nagkakaroon ng strain sa tao sa gilid, sa government resource. Nagkaka-strain yung mga tao sa gilid, yung social economic standing sa gilid. The government has to address that, 'di ba? Kasi pwedeng tumaas ang crime rate. Tataas din ang usage mo sa mga courtroom kasi the judges will have to hear that. Ang daming cost na kailangan i-compute mo na 5 billion pero magkano naman ang cost? Aside from yung yung social impact.
Totoo yan, no? It's good that you mentioned that kasi kanina dun sa programa ni Manong Ted, nakausap namin yung USEC ng PAOK at sinabi nga daw niya yung government's resources. Kasi nabanggit din yan actually ni Senator Grace po, no, na magkano yung government's resources na nagagastos natin dito sa pagre-raid ng di ba? Siyempre, yung mga nahuhuli, pinapakain yan, kinukulong yan, di ba? Gastos yan. Tapos yung mga pagpapaasikaso ng pagde-deport sa kanila. So parang in essence, 30 to 40 million daw in a span of 4 months yung nagagastos ng PAOK alone dito sa pag-release.
And that's only direct impact cost. Meron tinatawag also na indirect impact cost na pinag-aralan din sa US. For example, yung mga people not directly involved in the law enforcement but people who live around the area na tumaas ang crime rate, pupunta yan sa mga assistance centers to look for psychiatrists, sociologists para may makausap because nagkakaroon ng impact sa buhay nila. And that's government resources also. Plus, you have to hire additional police officers to secure the area.
Totoo yan. Saka yung mga victims mismo ng mga online fraud.
Ang daming components na kailangan titignan nila. And at the end of the day, a lot of our lawmakers say it's not worth it.
And when you crack down ang Pogo, hindi lang isa ahensya hindi lang yung mismong Pogo ka-crackdown mo yan kasi it takes a village nga. Diba? It's a whole consensus effort You have Bureau of Immigration, you have DOLE, yung nagbibigay ng mga working permit. Ano pa? Marami.
As I said kanina, intelligence agencies, intelligence cost, mataas yan. Oo.
Alright, sige. Naku, napahaba tayo dito sa
okay lang.
sa Pogo issue na to. Kakain muna ako. Sige, Diego. Ikaw na magpaalam.
It's a very relevant issue naman.
Totoo.
Don't go away. Hindi pa tayo tapos. Meron pa tayong Kiboy. Number 2 or 1 yan. May dalawa pa. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're still watching Brunch here on One News. Happy Independence Day sa lahat ng viewers natin. And of course, maraming salamat Second Mile Coffee para sa napakasarap na cream puff. Anyway, ito si Gary Field, mainit ang ulo.
Bakit?
Dapat iba na daw ang Pogo. At baka maging next Cambodia na daw tayo. Kasi Cambodia, di ba, they banned Pogo also at the request of China. Kasi sa China mismo, for context, sa China, bawal ang Pogo. Ano po yung Pogo? Pogo is an offshore gaming operation wherein foreign countries or other foreigners can place bets pero yung operations nandito.
Para siyang kumbaga BPO company pero online
pero
betting.
wag kayong magkamali, hindi po BPO yan kasi mga hard worker yung mga.
Hard worker.
Pero similar except
offshore kasi. Nandito yung opisina nila pero supposedly ang customer nila, ang parokyano nila abroad.
Pero kasi binan sila ng China. Dito sila lumipat. Binan sila ng Cambodia. Andito sila lahat.
Actually, sige.
Kailan ba nauso yung Pogo na yan? Last admin?
Ayoko nang magsalita, mahaba-habang usapan yan. Pero sabi nga nila, 2016, nag-umpisa yan. Sabi, might as well utilize. Diba? Diba kasi medyo umuusbong
Hindi na daw Pogo tawag dyan.
IGL.
IGL.
Internet Gaming Licenses. Ito yung stricter rules, supposedly according to PAGCOR, na ini-implement nila in giving licenses to online
According to who?
gaming, PAGCOR.
Sabi nyo Galing. Wala pong Pogo, IGL lang.
Parehas din.
Kakainit kayo ng ulo?
Bakit mainit ulo mo dahil doon?
Lagi mainit ulo ko Okay, game.
Sige, magbalita ka na.
Sitting pretty on our second spot, President Marcos calls on the military to be prepared for external threats. In his visit to Camp Melchor de la Cruz in Isabela, Marcos said these threats have become more worrisome. He added that the Philippines would not take territories but will not also allow other countries to take our territories. The president's statement comes amid increased military presence of China in the West Philippine Sea and near Taiwan. Yan, maganda yan. He will not take territories. In other words, he will not instigate war, but we will defend what is ours. In other words, wag sabihin ng kabila na may inaangkin tayo na hindi atin because atin yung nasa West Philippines. Tsaka
increasing talaga yung tension doon.
Nakikita mo yung timeline ni PBBM from when he became president to now. And even from when he ran sa election nag-i-increase yung yung aggressiveness niya and yung stance niya of claiming yung territory. Kasi ang worry ng iba when he was about to win the election, baka he maintains the same foreign policy that PRRD had, di ba? But biglang, of course, his father, former President Marcos, very close ties with the US. So it's only but fitting na yun din ang direction ni PBBM.
We all know naman talaga na increasing ang tension dyan sa West Philippine Sea. And right now, malapit na yung i-implement ng China Yung, di ba, sabi na manghuhuli sila ng mga foreign trespassers doon sa kanilang area, which is going to be implemented on June 15.
And then may ikukulong daw ang mga nagte-trespass during those times on the fishing.
And as of now, yung unilateral fishing ban nila is ongoing doon. Di ba? Nag-start nung May until September 16 ang sabi nila. And yun nga, kawawa talaga yung mga fishermen natin doon. Pero we'll see kung anong mangyayari, di ba? Kasi dapat talaga may kasama silang PCG, BFAR doon. Yun ang hinihiling nila Talagang malaya silang makapangisda doon sa area sa Bajo de Masinloc.
Anyway, you mentioned yung about Filipino fishermen. At among those caught in a dispute are Filipino fishermen nga in the West Philippine Sea. Now, to help us understand their struggle, Attorney Goyo Larzabal takes us on a 4-day journey to Scarborough Shoal. Let's watch this.
I've always wondered about Bajo de Masinloc. What's the life of the fishermen there? The stories they tell about how beautiful and how bountiful Bajo de Masinloc was. If you just stand, you put your hand below the water, you can easily pick up a fish. 2 days lang, puno na yung bangka nila. Now, 1 week, minsan kulang pa.
You may catch that documentary on June 12. That's today, 6:15 in the evening, right here on One News. O 6:15 we'll
6:15
watch that.
PM.
It's very beautiful. All right, let's move forward to our, ano ba, ating top story for today.
Parang alam ko to
Yan ang gusto ni Diego. Remaining in our top spot is Pastor Apollo Kibuloy. The Davao Regional Police insisted they only used reasonable force when they entered the Kibuloy's properties in search of him. Meanwhile, the embattled pastor's legal camp said he is not hiding from the public. Here's the report.
The Davao Regional Police insisted they were peaceful when they tried to serve the arrest warrants against Kingdom of Jesus Christ leader Pastor Apollo Kibuloy on Monday. They said they only used a reasonable force when entering the KOJC compound, the Prayer Mountain, and the Glory Mountain. Recall that the police of Kibuloy's supporters got into a heated exchange. The supporters tried to prevent the police from entering Kibuloy's properties.
Kahit nang nangako na binomba kami ng water cannon ng supporters and followers ni Pastor Kibuloy ay hindi po tayo nag-react. We maintain our composure po, and then we demonstrated maximum tolerance.
Authorities also arrested 6 Kibuloy supporters for bringing weapons like bolo and an improvised marble gun. They were eventually released from jail, but they will face charges for obstruction of justice. The police also urged the supporters to convince Kibuloy to surrender.
Kung pwede nga po sana, convince nila si Pastor Kibuloy and the 5 others na peacefully surrender para po maharap din nila yung mga kaso pong isinampa po sa kanila. Wala kami itong ibang purpose kundi to serve the warrant of arrest.
But where exactly is Kibuloy? In an interview with Storycon, Kibuloy's lawyer Israelito Torion said the controversial religious leader is not hiding from the public.
Legally, I don't think he is in hiding because he is availing of the options that are available to him under the law. I think he already intimated his reason.
But is Kibuloy still in the Philippines?
That I really do not know as of the moment. Whether or not he is in the Philippines or already abroad, I cannot say with certainty. But I communicate with his leaders every day.
Kibuloy's camp is also considering filing a complaint against the Davao Regional Police for their operation in the KOJC properties on Monday.
Oh. He's not hiding, pero I don't know where he is. Di ka nga dito.
Oh, to give
Kain tayo ng cream puff.
Yun, to give us the latest on the ground, we have News 5 correspondent Bril Montalvo reporting to us live from Davao City. Hey, Bril.
Yeah, Bril, kamusta na ang sitwasyon dyan? Nandyan pa rin ba mga supporters ni Kibuloy sa KOJC compound?
Angela.
Nako. Bril?
So, tama nga kayo dyan. Nagbabantay pa rin sa labas ng compound ni Pastor Apollo Kibuloy. Ito nga mga miyembro nito sa posibleng pagbalik ulit ng otoridad para iserve itong warrant of arrest. So kahapon ng umaga ay pinuntahan natin ang kanyang Prayer Mountain at Glory Mountain doon sa Barangay Tamayong dito pa rin sa Davao City. Kasi may nangyaring tensyon doon noong Lunes, especially doon sa Glory Mountain, may 8 individual na inaresto ng ating kapulisan, kabilang na dito ang 2 minor de edad dahil sa pagdadala ng mga matutulis na bagay gaya ng itak at pati na rin mga improvised na baril. So nakakumpiska ang ating otoridad ng 17 bolo at isang improvised na baril. So itong 8 nadakip, kasali na itong 2 minor de edad, ay pinalaya rin ng otoridad. Pero posible pa rin silang mahaharap sa kasong obstruction of justice. Angela?
Oo, ito Bril, kamusta ka na rin? Kasi parang nabalitaan ko nga, meron din, di ba nga kasi nga itong mga KOJC supporter, medyo talagang, kumbaga,
Mainit ang ulo.
mainit ang ulo dyan sa area nila. Nagkaroon din daw ng duruan sa'yo, personally?
Angelo, no, hindi naman na duruan yung nangyari. Pero inaano nila kami, parang may harassment na nangyari kasi nga
Anong klase?
nilapitan nila kami, pinag-aano ng kanilang mga cellphone video at yung cameraman nga natin, si Glenn Jacosalem, ay tinangkap ang tadyakin ng isang miyembro ng KOJC noong Lunes.
Peace.
Pero okay naman kayo ngayon, wala naman nasaktan sa inyo sa team mo, Bril?
So far, wala nang mga nangyari sa amin. Yun nga lang, yung mga minor incidents lang, siguro dala na rin ng bugso ng damdamin noong mga miyembro ng Kingdom of Jesus Christ. Kasi nga, during sa pag-responde o pag-serve ng warrant of arrest noong Lunes ng mga otoridad kay Pastor Apollo Kiboy ay nagkasulukuyang nagagawa sila ng morning prayer doon sa Kingdom at nabigla nga sila kasi nga narinig nila ang siren doon sa Kingdom at nakita nila na may isang katutak, isang batalyon na ng kapulisan doon sa labas ng Kingdom.
Yeah, regarding that, no, may sagot na ba rin ang Davao Police? Yung sinasabi nilang excessive daw ang kanilang pag-serve ng arrest warrant.
According nga sa Police Regional Office 11 ni spokesperson na Police Major Catherine Dilaray, ay yung sakto lang na mga otoridad ang kanilang dineploy doon sa area ng mga ari-arian ni Pastor Apollo Kiboy para iserve itong warrant of arrest sa kanya.
Kamustahin na rin namin, Bril, yung iba pang mga KOJC properties tulad nitong Prayer Mountain at Glory Mountain?
Yes, Angela, no? Sa ngayon, ang sitwasyon doon sa mga ari-arian ni Pastor Apollo Kiboy dito sa Davao City ay wala nang masyadong tensyon, wala nang mga nakabantay na mga miyembro ng ating kapulisan, pero nandoon pa rin sa labas ng gate or entrance nitong Kingdom, Prayer Mountain at Glory Mountain ang mga miyembro ng Kingdom of Jesus Christ ni Pastor Apollo Kiboy. Kasi nga, pinaghahandaan nila kung anumang oras posibleng babalik daw itong otoridad doon sa kanilang lugar.
Sa ngayon, Bril, siguro last na question na rin ito. Papaano, kumbaga, sumasamba o nakakapakinig ngayon yung mga miyembro ng KOJC o Kingdom of Jesus Christ kay Pastor Apollo Kiboy? So, sa ngayon ba, hindi nagla-live preaching si Pastor Apollo Kiboy?
Ministers ba nila?
Oo. O sino ang nagla-live preaching?
Kahapon, pinuntahan natin itong Prayer Mountain ni Pastor Apollo Kiboy doon sa Barangay Tamayong dito pa rin sa Davao City at natanong natin doon sa gate ang ilang mga miyembro kung paano ba nila maririnig ang mga preaching ni Pastor Apollo Kiboy or nagla-live pa ba ito ng preaching, and according sa kanila, sa mga miyembro ay mga replay na lang umano ang kanilang pinapakinggan na mga preaching ni Pastor Apollo Kiboy.
Okay. So in essence, walang nangyayaring remote broadcasting. Kasi wala nga nakakaalam kung nasan siya. Alright, on that note, maraming salamat sa iyo, News 5 correspondent, Bril Montalvo.
Yan. Ang question ngayon dyan is, ito ba ang tinuturo kong peace, love, and di ba? And harmony sa mga preaching mo, tapos may bolo ka? Wag mo
Grabe, no?
Parang nagugulat daw ang mga ibang member dahil peacefully praying daw, tapos dumating yung police. May hawak na kayong bolo. So when you pray, may hawak kayong bolo.
Actually, yan ang
Tapos
sinasabi
duduraan nyo pa ang mga taong gumagawa ng trabaho nila. Tapos tatadyakan nyo pa yung cameraman, di ba, na nagtatrabaho din lang.
Duruan.
So is that what is being taught? I hope not, and I hope so na all of you still maintain love and peace in your hearts, because at the end of the day, you're protecting your own. We're also, at the end of the day, we're also doing our jobs. Oo. Nagtatrabaho lang ang mga tao
understand
namin.
na yung suporta nila kay Pastor Apollo Kiboy, hindi natin, we will not take that away from them. Pero yun nga, hopefully, dapat maayos, di ba, na makikipag-usap.
Tapos, sasabihan nila yung Davao Police, excessive force. And yet, excessive response ang ginagawa nila. Water cannon pa kayo.
Winater cannon nga nila yung ibang mga police. Actually, sinabi nung legal counsel nila na magsasampa nga sila ng mga reklamo. At isa sa mga isasampa nilang reklamo ay yun nga dahil when they served when the PNP SAF, Special Action Forces served the arrest warrant or went to the properties of KOJC, alas 4 na madaling araw, parang time of worship din nila yun.
Well, di ba, isa sa mga tinuturo ni Jesus Christ is He was not sin, cast the first stone, di ba? Di ba nagagalit sila sa police dahil excessive daw, sila rin ang excessive response. Di ba? Itigil na natin to. And, di ba, sana at the end of the day, humarap na lang si pastor para tumigil ang violence, ma-resolve tong issue. Diba? He has the ways and means naman. He has the money.
Kanyang mga members.
He has the money, he has the lawyers, he has the resources to try to defend himself and prove that he is innocent if he is innocent. Napakasimple lang naman. Alright, and since Independence Day pala ngayon, we'd like to thank muna Second Mile Coffee for the cream puff.
Oo. Si Juan Miguel Ibron.
Uy, si Migs.
Iba na daw yung Pogo. Nanonood siya sa atin.
Migs, hello. And all our viewers, thank you for watching us. No? And I'd like to leave you with ikaw, may babatiin ka pa?
Wala na, okay.
I'd like to leave everyone watching with a quote that nababagay sa Independence Day. Democracy is the government of the people, by the people, for the people. A quote from Thomas Jefferson. Sana laging maalala rin yan ng mga leaders natin. Of the people, for the people, di ba? For the people, not for your pockets. All right, and that wraps up.
Happy Independence Day!
Happy Independence Day. Ikaw, basahin mo yung akin.
And that wraps up today's episode of Brunch.
Go!
Join us again tomorrow. I'm Angela Lagunsad Castro.
Go!
He is Angelo Castro III.
Tapusin mo na.
We are One News, all sides, all the time.